Welcome to another Super Deluxe Edition unboxing video. My name's Paul Sinclair and today we're going to look at Thin Lizzy's new box set, which is called Rock Legends. Now the first thing to say about this reminds me of when you order something online on the supermarket, like a bag of rice or something, and instead of getting your normal size you get an enormous 6 kilogram bag of rice because you weren't concentrating on what you were doing. Now this Thin Lizzy box set is massive. It's much bigger than I was expecting. To give you an idea how big it is, here's a normal CD. But to give you an even better idea, here is the Tears for Fears box set that came out a few weeks ago. Here's that, put next to this Thin Lizzy box. So it's almost like 2 times the size. So it's really big, and it's also very heavy because there's a big hardback book in here. So we're going to have a look at the contents in a minute. So what is Rock Legends? Well, this is a rarities box set. So there's 6 CDs in here and a DVD. Quite nice design there on the side. And yeah, as I say, I think there's just short of 100 audio tracks on here, and 74 of those tracks are previously unreleased. So normally with a box set you get a little disc at the end with a few unreleased things. Well, this is virtually all previously unreleased content. And we're going to go through in a second. We'll look at all the discs and see what's going on inside. As I say, a big hefty old mother, and it's going to be a challenge to find some space for this on your shelf. Let's take the lid off and have a look. So the first bit of content here is a big massive book. So this is a big solid hardcover book. What they've done is they've put all the tour programs in this book, so it goes through the years, all the various tours from 70s, the 83 tour, etc. So instead of getting one tour program, you get them all in here. So it's pretty well done. So it's all recreated content, so there's no original content as such. But I do like looking at these old tour programs. It's great to see the old vintage design and the old adverts for things like Sony, stereos, etc. Very cool. So that's the top level content. Next up is a soft cover book. This is features contributions from musicians, producers, band members, just talking about what Thin Lizzy meant to them, what Thin Lizzy means to them. I mean, there's all manner of people in here actually. Tony Visconti says some quite interesting things there. And then as you work through it, it goes on to the musicians and what they thought of Thin Lizzy. You know, Lemmy, Joe Elliott, Slash, Geddy Lee, Huey Lewis, Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins, Bobby Gillespie. And there's a full detailed track listing at the back here as well. It's called Still in Love with You, so appropriately enough. And we're not done with the books yet, because you get this book here, which is, this is a recreation of a little paperback that came out in 1977. It's basically lyrics to a selection of songs. And again, a bit like those tour programs, this is recreated from the original. So that's a nice element to it. And to finish off with the stuff in the box, we've got a series of art cards as well. Now, as I say, there's 6 CDs and a DVD in this box set. There's 4 in one and 3 discs in the other. These are all gatefold wallets, so we're going to have a look at them, but they're all set in this card in a tray. You've got finger holes here to get things in and out. Now, I say this is a rarities box set, which it is, but the first CD has a greatest hits in it, which sounds a bit dull, but they've done something quite clever with it, which is included the original single edits, the 7-inch versions, to give it a bit of a collector's rarity value. So it's not just all the album versions lumped together. So it does have some collector's value, because a lot of these won't have been on CD before. All these are gatefold wallets, and the CDs come out like that. These are quite big, these gatefold wallets, so they're quite, it's not at all hard to get the CDs in and out. So that's CD number 1. Second CD is the early years, again another gatefold. So this early years disc includes The Farmer, their debut single, Whiskey in the Jar's on here in an extended rough version, and there's a couple of series of radio sessions as well. And then the following discs are just split into rarities discs. I mean, they're all rarities really. So this is rarities 1. So this includes, for example, demo of Jailbreak, instrumental demo of Jesse's song, Nightlife demo. I mean, it's all demos really. Banshee demo, Rock and Roll With You instrumental demo. I mean, this really is a treasure trove for the Thin Lizzy fan. Many years in the making. So this is a second Rarities CD. This is CD number 4, but it's a second Rarities disc. This includes a demo of The Boys Are Back in Town. It includes demos of Emerald, Borderline, Johnny, Blackmail, Killer Without a Cause. So disc 4 and Rarities 2. So they can all go back in here. I find it's best to stack these, 2 of them one way around, 2 of them the other way around, and then they stay fairly flat in the box set. So this is a third Rarities disc here, which is disc 5 of the box set. And again, this is virtually all demos, and there's a lot of them here. So we take a break from the studio outtakes and demos with the final CD. This is CD 6, and it's the Chinatown tour from 1980. So this is 2 dates at the Hammersmith Odeon, 29th and 30th of May 1980. And then finally the DVD. So it's nice to see the DVD in the set here. 15 certificate, this DVD. And the main things on this DVD are the Thin Lizzy Bad Reputation BBC documentary and A Night on the Town TV special, and there's various things from that. There's Jailbreak, there's Emerald, there's The Boys Are Back in Town, and there's Rosalie as well. And these DVDs are always region free, NTSC, so there shouldn't be any playback issues with that. So they are the 7 discs that form the Thin Lizzy Rock Legends box set. Now there's a full track listing on the back, so you can always refer to this if you want to see what's going on. By all accounts, this box set's doing really well, and it's already quite hard to pick up in certain territories. So if you're interested, I'd recommend you get on and pick this up, because particularly with Universal, things do go out of print, as we know. Tears for Fears, Simple Minds. I've got a habit of producing some great box sets, but in quite limited numbers, so you do need to be careful. So that was Thin Lizzy Rock Legends. If you've enjoyed the video, please do subscribe to the Super Deluxe Edition YouTube channel. But for now, keep holding your music in your hands, and I'll see you next time.